When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Ready to fire from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Lee. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive.
Wide open spaces. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Cyclones will hustle to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. It's complete on the right side. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hilton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Great job staying home by the defense there. Offense trying to go option. The QB keeps it, but you see the great assignment football. Everybody's staying where they're supposed to be, and they're able to rally to the quarterback and tackle him for a loss.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And the try is no good. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That ball will make its way out. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly to the tight end. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Parker. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now from inside the red zone. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Lee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cyclones are in the hurry-up. Using his legs, it's Lee. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Really nice job by the offense. They're setting up the play-action pass. They ran the ball the last.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The run from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lee. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's Carter. Breaks into the open. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Trying to get the corner. Makes a man miss. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And Football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Gets it to him on the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Good gain on the return. They'll move the tight end. On the ground, it's Lee. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. The short hands, it's Johnson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They don't believe their kicker can roll double nickels with that 55-yarder, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. On the set. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hilton. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Handoff from the gun. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort.
Touchdown, Cyclones! They've got the lead. Iowa State sending the offense back out. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He lets one fly deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job scrambling around, buying time. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the back. On the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the ground. He's got it again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Carter. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Toss to the outside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Run it with the fullback. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Laterals it back. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Cyclones! Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here.